Did you know sugar might be the reason your brain feels foggy, your energy dips, and your memory fades? It's not just a sweet treat, it's a hidden danger, quietly disrupting your health and robbing you of mental clarity. The truth about sugar is more shocking than you've been led to believe, and understanding its effects could be the key to reclaiming your vitality. Let's dive into what's really happening and how you can take back control. The role of uric acid. Uric acid is like that coworker who quietly does their job until they don't. Normally, it's just a harmless byproduct created when your body breaks down purines. But here's the catch. When uric acid levels soar, it doesn't stay quiet. Elevated levels have been tied to some of the biggest health villains out there, including hypertension and diabetes. And let's not forget the brain. Dementia has also been linked to this seemingly innocuous substance. If you're wondering where uric acid gets its fuel, look no further than sugar, specifically fructose. This sweet culprit has a knack for driving uric acid production through the roof. Think about that. Next time you reach for a sugary soda or snack, it's not just about calories, it's about what's happening on a cellular level. Your brain doesn't need the extra burden, trust me. Here's a practical example. Let's say you've had a long day and grab a fruit-flavored drink to unwind. It sounds harmless, right? But many of those drinks are loaded with fructose. And guess what? That's a one-way ticket to elevated uric acid. Instead, try water infused with real fruit slices. It's refreshing and doesn't come with metabolic baggage. What's fascinating is how uric acid subtly sabotages your body. Take blood pressure, for instance. Elevated levels mess with your nitric oxide production, a key player in keeping your blood vessels relaxed. Without enough of it, your arteries stiffen up, pushing your heart to work overtime. It's like running a car on low-grade fuel, unsustainable and damaging. For the brain, the stakes are even higher. Uric acid doesn't just linger, it disrupts insulin sensitivity and blood flow, which are critical for cognitive health. Over time, this can set the stage for conditions like Alzheimer's. Imagine trying to concentrate with a constant fog over your thoughts. That's the kind of impact we're talking about. But it's not all doom and gloom. The good news is that knowledge is power, and now you're armed with it. Start by keeping an eye on your diet, especially your sugar intake. Small tweaks, like swapping out processed snacks for whole foods, can make a big difference. Your brain and body will thank you. Even your gut gets involved in the uric acid drama. High levels can trigger inflammation, which then snowballs into other health issues. Ever heard of gout? That's just one of the ways your body screams, enough. Chronic inflammation also impacts how your brain ages, making this more than just a physical health issue. So, where do we go from here? Uric acid may seem small, but its effects are anything but. Understanding its role is the first step toward taking control of your health. And believe me, this story is just getting started, because what happens next ties directly to a survival mechanism hardwired into your body. Intrigued? You should be. Fructose and survival mechanisms. Imagine a time when food was scarce and every meal was a blessing. Back then, fructose wasn't just sugar, it was a survival tool. When consumed, it sent a powerful message to the body. Store fat now, famine is coming. This mechanism helped our ancestors survive harsh winters and droughts. Fast forward to today, and that same mechanism is working against us in a world overflowing with sugary treats. Here's the deal. Fructose tricks your brain into thinking you're hungrier than you really are. This is why you might devour an entire bag of candy and still feel unsatisfied. It's not about willpower. It's biology. But here's a tip. Swap out high fructose snacks for whole fruits. The fiber and nutrients in fruits slow down sugar absorption, giving your brain time to catch up and realize you're full. Think about this. Soft drinks, processed foods, even seemingly innocent sauces are often loaded with fructose. Your body wasn't designed to handle such a constant influx. Over time, it flips the survival switch into overdrive, leading to fat accumulation and increased uric acid levels. It's like driving a car at full throttle all the time. Eventually, something's going to break. But let's pause and consider an example. Honey, it's nature's candy, right? While it contains fructose, it's also packed with antioxidants and has a different metabolic impact compared to refined sugar. Moderation is key, though. A teaspoon in your tea is a world apart from the fructose overload in a can of soda. What makes this even trickier is how fructose impacts the brain. It reduces activity in the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for decision making and self control. Ever notice how hard it is to resist dessert after just one bite? That's not a lack of discipline, it's fructose influencing your brain. Choosing natural sweeteners or cutting back entirely can help regain that control. Fructose also encourages the body to store visceral fat, the type that wraps around your organs. This isn't just about appearance, it's a health risk. Visceral fat has been linked to everything from diabetes to heart disease. A practical step? Start reading food labels. You'd be surprised how many health foods are loaded with hidden sugars. The irony is that the very mechanism meant to save us is now driving a health crisis. Our brains and bodies are still wired for survival in a world of scarcity, not abundance. This mismatch is why managing fructose intake is so crucial. Start small, replace sugary beverages with water, herbal teas, or unsweetened alternatives. It's not just about avoiding sugar, it's about recalibrating your body's signals. So, what does this mean for your overall health? Fructose doesn't act alone. It's a piece of a much larger puzzle. And while it's tempting to label it the villain, understanding its role in survival offers insights into how to outsmart it today. Up next, we'll explore the surprising relationship between fruits and uric acid, because not all sources of fructose are created equal. Fruits and uric acid. Not all fructose is created equal, and nowhere is this clearer than with fruits. While processed foods loaded with fructose wreak havoc on your health, fruits come with a natural defense system. Packed with fiber, water, and vitamin C, they slow the absorption of sugar and even help lower uric acid levels. Nature, it seems, knows how to balance things out. Take tart cherries, for example. These tiny powerhouses aren't just delicious, they've been shown to significantly reduce uric acid levels. If you've ever dealt with gout or simply want to support your health, a handful of tart cherries or a glass of unsweetened tart cherry juice might be just what the doctor ordered. It's a simple and tasty way to take control of your well-being. But let's talk about fruit juices. While they come from fruit, they don't play by the same rules. Stripped of fiber, they deliver a concentrated hit of sugar straight to your bloodstream. This spike can send uric acid levels soaring. Instead of reaching for orange juice in the morning, try eating an orange instead. The difference in impact on your body is astounding. Bananas, apples, and berries are other great examples of how fruits can be both sweet and supportive of health. Their natural sugars are balanced by nutrients that aid in metabolism and reduce inflammation. Incorporating a variety of fruits into your diet is a practical way to satisfy your sweet tooth without tipping the scales, literally and figuratively. Interestingly, vitamin C in fruits isn't just a bonus, it plays a direct role in reducing uric acid levels. Studies have shown that regular vitamin C intake can help flush excess uric acid from the body. Think citrus fruits, bell peppers, or even a kiwi. It's like giving your body a natural detox without the fancy marketing. On the other hand, overindulging in fruits, particularly high-sugar ones like grapes or mangoes, can still pose a risk if consumed in excess. Moderation is key here. A balanced plate that pairs fruits with proteins or healthy fats can keep blood sugar levels stable and reduce the risk of uric acid spikes. Ever tried smoothies? They can be a great way to combine the benefits of fruits while keeping sugar levels in check. Opt for a base of leafy greens like spinach, add a handful of berries, and finish with a dollop of Greek yogurt. You'll get a nutrient-packed, uric acid-friendly meal in minutes. The beauty of fruits is their versatility. From fresh to frozen, from snacks to smoothies, they fit into every lifestyle. But remember, even good things need boundaries. Being mindful of portion sizes and combinations can make all the difference. So, what's the next step? Understanding the risks tied to high uric acid and its impact on overall health is crucial. After all, lowering uric acid isn't just about avoiding the bad, It's about embracing the good, like the natural bounty fruits provide. And speaking of risks, let's dive into the health challenges posed by elevated uric acid in our next chapter. Health risks of high uric acid. High uric acid isn't just a number on a lab test, it's a ticking time bomb for your health. Studies show it's linked to an 80% increased risk of dementia and a 55% higher likelihood of developing Alzheimer's. These aren't just statistics, they're wake up calls. Imagine your brain's sharpness fading, not because of age, but because of something preventable. It's a sobering thought. One way uric acid wreaks havoc is by inhibiting nitric oxide, a molecule vital for healthy blood flow. Think of nitric oxide as your body's traffic cop, keeping everything moving smoothly. Without it, your blood vessels stiffen, your heart strains, and your risk for conditions like hypertension skyrockets. This is more than just a heart issue, it's a full body concern. And it doesn't stop there. Elevated uric acid messes with insulin sensitivity, setting the stage for diabetes. Picture trying to fuel a car with a clogged gas line. That's what your body feels like when insulin can't do its job. Managing uric acid isn't just about avoiding gout, it's about safeguarding your metabolic health. The brain, however, bears the brunt of this damage. Poor blood flow and insulin resistance don't just affect your body, they dim the lights in your mind. Memory lapses, confusion, and difficulty focusing can all trace back to elevated uric acid levels. It's like living in a fog, and over time, that fog thickens into something far more sinister. Ever heard of oxidative stress? It's like rust forming on the inside of your cells, and high uric acid accelerates this process. This stress doesn't just age your body, it ages your brain too. Small daily changes can make a big difference here, like adding antioxidant-rich foods such as berries and spinach to your meals. Another hidden danger is inflammation. Uric acid is a master at sparking it, creating a domino effect of health issues. Chronic inflammation doesn't just hurt, it steals vitality and contributes to long-term illnesses. A practical step to counter this is incorporating anti-inflammatory foods like turmeric and fatty fish into your diet. For those who love exercise, here's an added incentive. Physical activity improves blood flow and reduces uric acid levels. Even something as simple as a brisk 30-minute walk can help. It's a win-win for your body and mind, giving you more energy and focus to tackle your day. The takeaway? High uric acid isn't just a physical issue, it's a health cascade waiting to happen. But there's hope. Understanding the risks allows you to take proactive steps, from dietary changes to lifestyle shifts. And speaking of solutions, there are targeted strategies to manage uric acid effectively, which we'll explore next. Management strategies. Managing uric acid isn't rocket science, but it does require a strategic approach. One of the simplest ways is to start with your diet. Reducing high fructose foods and sugary drinks can dramatically lower uric acid levels. Imagine trading that sugary soda for a sparkling water infused with lime or mint. It's a small change with a big impact. Gout medications like allopurinol are another effective tool. While these are often prescribed for acute issues, they can also play a preventative role. For those already battling gout or other uric acid-related conditions, consulting a healthcare professional about these medications is a practical first step toward relief. But nature has its own remedies too. Bioflavonoids like quercetin and luteolin are known for their uric acid-lowering effects. Found in apples, onions, and green tea, these compounds can be easily incorporated into your daily meals. Try adding green tea to your morning routine. It's refreshing and a brain-boosting start to the day. Hydration is another unsung hero in managing uric acid. Drinking plenty of water helps flush excess uric acid from your system. Think of it as giving your body a daily detox. A good rule of thumb: keep a water bottle handy and sip throughout the day. Even better, add a slice of lemon for an extra dose of vitamin C. Don't underestimate the power of exercise. Physical activity improves circulation and helps regulate uric acid levels. Whether it's a yoga session, a gym workout, or a simple walk around your neighborhood, Moving your body is a proactive way to protect your health. Plus, the endorphin boost is a nice bonus. For those interested in supplements, vitamin C and omega 3s are excellent choices. Vitamin C aids in uric acid excretion, while omega 3s combat inflammation. Look for high quality options, and if in doubt, consult with a nutritionist or doctor. Small steps like these can have long term benefits. Stress management also plays a crucial role. Chronic stress can increase uric acid levels, so finding ways to unwind is essential. Meditation, deep breathing exercises, or even spending time in nature can do wonders for both your mind and body. Think of it as hitting the reset button on your day. Finally, regular checkups with your doctor can provide a clear picture of where you stand. Monitoring uric acid levels is like keeping tabs on your car's engine. It helps you catch issues before they become major problems. Knowledge is power, and regular testing keeps you in control. Managing uric acid is all about balance, knowing when to tighten the reins and when to relax. But there's more to this equation. Understanding how specific foods, like purine-rich ones, influence uric acid opens the door to even more targeted strategies. Let's dig into that next. Purines and diet. Purines are like the hidden ingredient in your meals that can make or break your uric acid levels. Found in many foods, they're metabolized into uric acid in the body. Certain meats and fish, like liver, sardines, and mackerel, are particularly high in purines. While they might be delicious, overindulging in these can push your uric acid levels through the roof. Here's an interesting twist. Not all purine-rich foods are created equal. Vegetables like spinach, mushrooms, and cauliflower also contain purines, but they don't seem to raise uric acid the same way animal-based purines do. So, adding these veggies to your meals is both safe and nutritious. A hearty spinach salad with a sprinkle of walnuts? That's a win for your health. If you're a meat lover, don't worry. You don't have to give it up completely. Moderation is key. Try opting for leaner cuts like chicken or turkey and limit portion sizes. Think of your plate as a balance, half filled with vegetables, a quarter with whole grains, and the rest with protein. It's a simple way to keep purines in check without feeling deprived. Seafood lovers face a similar challenge. While fish like salmon are packed with omega 3s and great for your brain, certain types, like anchovies and scallops, can trigger uric acid spikes. A good strategy is to rotate your seafood choices, incorporating low purine options like shrimp or cod. That way, you get the benefits without the risks. Alcohol, particularly beer and certain spirits, is another sneaky source of purines. Drinking heavily can exacerbate uric acid buildup. If you enjoy a drink now and then, consider sticking to wine, which has a lower purine content. Pair it with a meal to minimize its impact and savor it as part of a balanced lifestyle. Practical tips can make managing purines even easier. For example, cooking methods matter. Steaming or boiling purine-rich foods can reduce their purine content. It's a small adjustment with a significant payoff. And for soups or broths, be mindful. Purines often leach into the liquid. Another smart move, keep a food diary. Tracking what you eat can help identify patterns and triggers, making it easier to adjust your diet. There are even apps that make this process seamless, turning a daunting task into a quick, daily habit. Remember, balance is everything. Your diet doesn't have to be purine-free, it just needs to be purine-smart. And while food is a big piece of the puzzle, it's not the only factor. Lifestyle choices, like how much sugar you consume and how active you are, also play a huge role in managing uric acid. Let's explore that connection next. Modern lifestyle challenges. Our modern lifestyle is like a perfect storm for elevated uric acid levels. Overconsumption of sugar, sedentary behavior, and poor sleep habits work together to disrupt your body's balance. It's no wonder so many people feel drained, foggy, and stuck in a cycle of declining health. The good news? Every one of these challenges can be tackled with intentional steps. Let's start with sugar. It's everywhere. From your morning coffee creamer to the sauce on your dinner plate, hidden sugar lurks in the most unexpected places. This constant exposure drives uric acid production through the roof. A simple fix? Start reading food labels, swap out sugary cereals for oatmeal or plain Greek yogurt topped with fresh fruit. Small changes like these add up quickly. Sedentary behavior is another big culprit. Long hours at a desk or on the couch don't just make you stiff. They slow down your metabolism and contribute to uric acid buildup. But you don't have to become a fitness fanatic to counteract this. Even a 10-minute stretch break or a short walk around the block can get your blood flowing and lower uric acid levels. Sleep, often overlooked, plays a crucial role as well. Poor sleep quality leads to higher stress levels, which in turn increase uric acid. Think of it as your body crying out for recovery time that it's not getting. To improve your sleep, try creating a nighttime routine. Dim the lights, avoid screens an hour before bed, and consider calming activities like journaling or listening to relaxing music. Stress management ties into all of this. Chronic stress triggers inflammation and hormonal changes that worsen uric acid levels. Simple mindfulness practices like deep breathing or meditation can work wonders. Imagine taking just 5 minutes each day to focus on your breath. It's like hitting the reset button for your mind and body. Diet and movement aren't the only factors. Hydration is another game changer. Many people walk around mildly dehydrated, which makes it harder for the kidneys to flush out uric acid. Carrying a water bottle and sipping regularly can be a simple yet powerful habit. Add a slice of cucumber or a sprig of mint for flavor if plain water feels too boring. One overlooked factor is screen time. Hours spent glued to devices not only contribute to a sedentary lifestyle, but also impact sleep quality and stress levels. Setting boundaries, like no phones during meals or an hour before bed, can help break the cycle. These small steps create ripple effects that improve overall well-being. The modern diet is another challenge. Processed foods are not only high in sugar, but also packed with unhealthy fats and additives that amplify inflammation. Cooking at home, even just a few times a week, can make a massive difference. Focus on whole foods, lean proteins, vegetables, and healthy fats for meals that nourish rather than harm. Tackling these lifestyle challenges may seem daunting, but every small step counts. It's all about momentum. And while lifestyle changes are a powerful tool, understanding how uric acid can be actively managed through both dietary choices and targeted interventions is the next piece of the puzzle. Let's dive into that next. Your health and brain power are shaped by the choices you make every single day. And now you have the tools to take control. By managing uric acid, cutting back on sugar, and embracing healthier habits, you can unlock sharper focus, vibrant energy, and a future full of vitality. So what's stopping you? Start with one small change, whether it's swapping a sugary drink for water or adding antioxidant-rich foods to your meals, and watch how your life transforms. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay inspired and keep learning. Your best self is waiting.